What's up, everyone? Scott the TroutHammer here. It is hot. Now, Oregon seasons, if you guys don't know, they operate on a light switch. It just goes from one season to the next overnight. There's really no transition. So I have about an hour before I have to leave for work, so I decided I was going to do something I haven't done in a while, and that'd be crappie fish. So I actually haven't fished this spot in years. You know, this used to be my favorite spot for crappie fishing. So many times where I could just come here and limit out in a day. Haven't done that in a while because the fishing hasn't been good, and I didn't overfish this spot. I'd only come here and limit like twice a year. As far as I know, I'm the only guy that crappie fishes here too. I've seen guys fish this spot for everything but crappie. You know, look at that. Someone left a pile of Potski fireball legs trying to fish for trout in this. Should give you an idea of the kind of fishing that happens here. Anyway, so forgive me the video's short. I don't have a lot of time, but there's something I do have to do. I have a lot of shout-outs to give. So I've been giving shout-outs to new subscribers, to the subscribers that subscribe to the channel between videos. I just said subscribe like 4 times in a row. Anyway, so I've got to give shout-outs to Sasuke Killer 420, David Smale, Shane Crum, Sam Yakimov, Tyler Dukart, K&B Anglers, Brian Grendall, Jaden Morgan, and Bass and Furious. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. If you guys want your name shouted out, all you gotta do, it helps me grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate it. You gotta hit that subscribe button down there and notify bell up there, so you're gonna be the first to see all the great content that's gonna come from this channel. And also, if your subscription setting is on public, it's not on private, oh, something big is moving out there. Okay, I might have come at a great time. Anyway, if your subscription setting is on public, I can read your name when you subscribe to the channel. I can shout you out. If you have your subscription setting on private, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. You guys know who you are. You're my rock stars, and I thank you all just the same. Yep, you saw me. There you go, guys. That's a fish. There you go, guys. That's unreal! Oh, this is such an awesome looking fish. Oh, yeah! Alright guys, check that out. Yeah, this is already the most activity I've seen in this spot in a really long time. So let's just get a float and jig out there for some suspended fish. But I forgot a rod holder. Yeah, that'll work. Let's try along this grass line with a micro spinner. Oh, that was a bite. That was not grass. Oh man, I need to come back here this weekend with some punching gear and go through that. So I'm keeping the spinner really shallow for you guys. When you guys have really dirty water like this, fish are going to be associated closer to the surface anyway because the color of the water is their cover. So I mean, most of their food's going to be up on the surface anyway, so you can run your lures a lot shallower in dirty water like that. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you Texans do this. I know you guys do this in 100-degree weather, but this is only 90 degrees, and I'm suffering in this sunproof long-sleeve shirt. There's something. Oh, what's something? See if it'll come back for it. Probably just bit the blade. And not only was this such a reliable crappie fishing spot that I could come here and limit out anytime I wanted, but my personal best came out of the spot. It was 2 pounds. Big white crappie. So yes, I uploaded a video before this. I did my top 5 topwater bass lure video, and I didn't do shout outs in that video. That was actually on purpose. So for videos like that, for fishing edition videos and tackle box edition videos and those top 5 lure videos, I'm not going to do the shout outs. I'm going to do the shout outs in these, you know, videos like this where I'm trying to do daily content as much as I can. Those videos are mostly educational. I want those to sit on YouTube for a while. Do not be worried. Like I said, those videos are going to be few and far in between. My backlog of those videos are getting pretty thin, the ones I wanted to do before I went to full-blown daily content, and I'm pretty close to finished with them. Still going to be doing top 5 lure videos, though. Speaking of top water, I did not bring any, and this is Frog City right here. That's all I'm hearing around me is slap, slap, jump, jump, splash. That's why I'm running this shallow. Bass are already looking up. Bass would be good, but I actually want crappie. That's why I only brought panfish stuff. I just wonder what these big fish could be, because they're moving like bass during the spawn, but this lake is spawned out. Yeah, and this is way too warm for a spawn. Water temperature's got to be in the high 70s. Yeah, also to give you guys an idea how late this heat is here in this season. So this time last year, it got this hot around middle of May. Here it is, middle of July, and it just now got hot. So believe it or not, I'm actually really happy that I'm seeing all this milfoil grow in this lake, because this lake needs it. This lake needs something to filter out the water, because the water gets so dirty year round. There's barely any hydrilla in this lake. That's one of the reasons why this lake is such a reliable was such a reliable crappie fishery, was because all of the weeds that were in this lake, and then they got dredged out. And crappie love bushes. They love underwater brush. Just ask the informative fisherman. He puts old Christmas trees in the lake behind his property just for like the crappie, panfish, bass to have something to school up around. Makes me wish I had permission to do that to some of my lakes in my hometown. Or do like what Lunkers did and make some PVC brush out of buckets, PVC pipes, and concrete. And literally as soon as I took in the breath to say it's been a while since we've had these kind of conditions, here comes the breeze. But that's okay, little surface disturbance never hurt no one. Except for maybe my bobber. Might go into the bushes. Look at all that activity. Why am I not getting bit? Hi. Huh. Little tiny guy. As soon as I hit the water, we got a bass. And not what we're looking for, but I'll take it. And that is late in the season for baby ducks. What am I talking about? What season? We haven't had seasons this year. We've just had weather. I want to try something else before I go to work. This pond has always been seemingly immune to the cricket. I just learned a new trick with this thing. It's now a walking bait. Look at that, it's walking side to side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but... oh, I love this lure. Rebel cricket. Topwater bug, wake bait, crankbait, now a walking bait. Seriously, best $6 you'll spend on fishing. You know, it's times like this where even more than ever I want a boat or even a kayak at this point, because all the activity I've seen has been on the other side of that grass line there. See, like that. Problem is, even though I have a new job, I also have a new daughter, and I got a lot of bills to catch up on. So even so, it's going to be a while until I can afford one. What I'd really like to do is something like what Pacific Northwest Bassin did, where he just took like a 17-foot regular old boat, like a John boat, and just put a platform in the front, carpeted it, put a trolling motor in the front, and turned that John boat into a bass boat. That's something I want to do. I've had that idea for years. You know, have that bass platform in the front for bass fishing, leave the back open so I can still troll for like kokanee and trout. It'd be like a mullet for fishing. Business in the front, party in the rear. In fact, if you guys help me reach my goals on Patreon, where I can, you know, eventually afford better recording hardware, better editing software, you know, if it keeps going, eventually that's what I'll do. I'll get a boat, I'll convert it into a bass boat in the front and leave it open in the back, and I'll call it the mullet. And I don't mean the fish. Yes, I am an 80s geek. What's stupid is now's the time to use this, because I've been watching these dragonflies and these damselflies, and they've been getting eaten off the surface, and eat it. You know, bass have been striking at them as they come by, just like getting a drink of water. In case you were wondering, you cannot fish this thing in the grass. Alright, I gotta start getting ready for work. Yeah, I don't start work until the afternoon, so I work till 10:30 and I'm a night owl, so I didn't get up early enough to come here. What would have been a better time for crappie, but I have caught plenty of crappie here in the afternoon, even in the summer. I'm just wondering where they all went, because I know I didn't outfish them. Ow, plastic is hot when it's in the sun. Ow, rods are even hotter. I will be back. Yeah, one thing I will eventually do, I cannot see through these glasses. Too much sweat. Yeah, one thing I'll eventually do, probably in the fall, is I now work for a company that has a lake on its private property. Wink, wink. Sometime in the fall, I'm going to fish that thing before work. And before you ask, no, I actually did not start working in this company because it has that lake. Oh, that's great. There's a wasp in the garage. Oh, yes. Can you tell how much I enjoy wearing actual shoes? Most of that was actually just from today. So, you know, this day was sort of the experiment, seeing if I could actually do what I wanted to do what I said I was going to do, where I could, like, record before work, edit after work. I actually try to edit and upload after work in the middle of the night, on purpose. I just found that's when I think that's like that's sorry painting. I think that's just along my demographics a lot more accurately to post at that time of the day, or I guess at that time of the night. Gets more views consistently. The real thing is this, I cannot get up early anymore, and I mean like 9 o'clock in the morning is early for me. I tried getting up at 8 about a week ago, and I couldn't. I kept hitting the snooze button. Graveyard lifestyle is too ingrained in me at this point, which is why I chose swing shift. But yeah, totally promise more videos like this are coming. I'm going to try to increase my video frequency back to what it was before I started work. It's a transition for me. But I've been doing this job a month now. I'm kind of getting into a rhythm of the schedule, starting to adjust, and I think I found how I can do this. Sophia's getting some lunch right now, so I'm not going to show her. So you guys know the deal from this point. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. And also, I'm trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers. I need your help to do that, so if you could, please hit that subscribe button down there. Notify bell up there so you can be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, tips up, tight lines, and have fun fishing.